Hello everybody. In this video I want to show you the table that I bought from an artisan, and also these yoga mats, and why I am switching from sitting on a table like you have here and switching to sit on the ground. One of the things that we have to understand is that our energy, which is the sexual energy, is coming from the sacrum, right? From here on the hips. So oftentimes our hips are all the time tight, and if this is tight, also the energy cannot flow. So as soon as we start doing hip openers, something I'm going to talk about, and sitting on the ground and being able also to sit properly, in the sense that I'm not like this, but I'm like this. Of course, this is something that before I couldn't do, just sit on the ground and have my back straight. And that's why sometimes having some pillows, you don't have to have a yoga mat, you can have some pillows. That can help that the hips go down, right? I do a lot of exercises to open my hips, something I will share on the channel. And I also do kidney exercises, which are exercises to open up the legs, right? Like this. And this allows me to be able to sit on the ground. Why I switched this was very organic. After doing some somatic work, I realized every time I sit on a chair, after 10 minutes, my back was hurting and I was losing a lot of I was not feeling well. And my body was asking to sit more on the ground. That's why I made it an investment, and I talked to an artisan that has done also this chair for my baby. This is a wooden chair, and also has done several things on the house, and one of them has been this chair. I just calculated a little bit what was important for me for the height. This is something I also want to explain on the video. I will explain it right now. So you want to make sure that when you do the metric of the height, your shoulders don't want to be like this. They want to be relaxed, and then like this. You know exactly what's your height. You can be sitting here. That's what I would recommend. Then you can put your hands, and then you can measure how much of the height you want. So what you don't want to do is have your elbows very inclined. You want to have relaxed shoulders, right? So as you can see, we were eating some papaya and some watermelon. So what I would do is take a pillow, then you can sit like this, which is already a great improvement. So you want to open up the legs. You can sit like this. And then you want to be able to, after some time, switch to the other side. The most important is that this part of the back is also straight. What you don't want to do is have this twist, because if you have this twist, then you're gonna feel it afterwards in the back, right? And also you want to be able to have a straight back, right? That's why it's important that if I use my laptop here as well, I'm able to do this and my back is straight. Also, another way to open up the hips even more, which is something that I'm currently not able to do, is actually sitting like this, which for me is very, very hard, as you can see. I need like a pillow to be able to sit like this and my legs don't hurt. Also, a technique that I found that is like doing more like a stomach. Instead of opening the hips, this is more for the stomach meridian. So this is easier for me. This would be the ideal. So you're opening the hips. That's actually what's not happening when you're sitting down on a chair, on a table, right? So there's different ways that you can experiment with. This is already a great exercise to stay open, okay? What else I wanted to share? Yeah, so you can use this table for eating, for working. Also, another thing that you can do, which is great, is not use pillows and basically just sit like this. So it's like a hip opener. So basically, you practice this position. For me, it's hard right now, but with the time, it gets easier and easier. And you can also be sitting here and working on your laptop. As you can see, my back is very kind of curved. That means I'm not great at this exercise yet, but I'm able to position myself like this. And I can also be talking to someone or eating, and this is a great position as well. So at the end, we're aiming here is to maintaining opening, hips opening, right? That's, I think, the most important. And also keeping a back that is straight. As soon as I do like this, I'm taking a lot of weight here. So I really want to drive every movement and every position from my hip. So I totally recommend measuring your height, getting a table on your size, buying some yoga pillows. It can also be 2 pillows from your house. You can also put a carpet or a blanket, so it's a little bit more smooth in the ground and it's not so hard on your feet, on your elbow, on your feet. And try these different positions. You will see that if you are able to do this already is a great progress. And just feel how the difference after some time by sitting like this and by sitting on a chair, on a table, right? I will also share some of my tips when I'm sitting on a chair. What can you do to at least don't have that closeness on the body? But yeah, try this out. Let me know how you feel. And this is for me one of the things that I will do. And why is this so important for me? Because now that I'm a dad, I'm a business owner, I have a relationship that I want to maintain and so on, right? For me, it's very important to maintain a high level of energy, of performance, be able to have a space for all my business, my child, my woman, myself. So that requires that I have energy. If I'm sluggish, I'm feeling stressed, of course I'm not gonna have space for all those important things. So that's why for me it's very important to keep that energy level up. And also that means recovery, right? So when I'm sitting down, I'm actually resting. But if I'm sitting on a chair, on a table, I'm actually stressing my body because I'm closing it, right? So what I want to do is keep that openness, and that will also reflect on your life. Openness of the hips, openness of the body also means openness to life, more space to life, more able to receive, more energy to perform. So recovery is very important for performance, and switching to sitting on the ground, which is what we did in the past, right? We didn't have these chairs. It's actually gonna do a lot of good to your health. So this is the end of the video, and if you have any questions, please leave in the comments. And if you have any idea of video that I could make, also you can share it on the comments. So see you on the next videos of this series of health and performance. How can we use natural ways to feel better and to perform better in our lives?